Joe's Boxing Promotions, proudly sponsored by Flory Construction.
Hello and welcome back to Hypnosis Podcast with another episode, and today we're joined by Alex Farrell. How are you feeling, mate?
Very good, very good. Nice to have me here. Nice to see you over here, and I'm looking forward to it.
Well, mate, we've got a brilliant chat lined up for you. I've got some questions to ask you.
Great.
I don't know if you've seen the podcast already. For the ones
I've seen some. Yes, I've seen some clips you're posting all.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's
you're
good.
familiar.
Looks good. Yes.
So what I like to do is, mate, I like to take it back and ask you who you think is yourself. So who is Alex Farrell for the people that don't know?
Right. So Alex Farrell's a person that also always looks for a way to do something different. He's a hard-working person, dedicated, and also a person that loves to do everything he does for the people he loves.
Yeah.
That's the main thing that Alex is.
And who are those? You mentioned there the people you love. Who is those people you love? Is it your family or your friends?
Of course, my family is first, my mother, my grandmother, and then everyone else that is a friend of me. It's also a family, so they're all family.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Obviously, you're a pro boxer. You've had a few pro bouts now.
Mm-hmm.
You're moving on to your next one on the 14th of July. We're going to get on that a little bit because that's quite exciting. Yes. But where did boxing start for you? So let's go right at the very beginning.
Oh, nice. So from a very young age, I was doing every sport. I started with taekwondo. I was doing football. I was doing water polo. I was doing every sport I could find. My mother always put me in 2 sports at the same time, so I'm busy every day. And I knew my trainer, Babis Tattoo, from Greece, Rhodes, where I'm from. Before I even started boxing, he's a family friend, very close friend. And he always telling me to come try boxing. And I didn't like it, to be honest. I was doing other sports. And I went 1 or 2 times. I didn't like it. I left. And one time, there were I had a broken leg at the time.
Yeah.
And there were some international fights happening. And there were amateur tournament. It was Greece. It was UK. It was Cyprus. And there were also very good guys from Northeast fighting over there. It was the Northeast team going in Rhodes, and they were doing that tournament in Rhodes, and I was there, and I was going just to see. And it was also like good guys fighting from here. It was Cyrus Pythonson over there.
Yeah.
It was Lawrence Swake.
Yeah.
There were a few guys from here. I don't remember them all. So I went there. I watched it. And when I watched it, I went to Babis and I said, when I get my legs fixed, I'm coming to try it. So that's what happened. My leg got healed, and then I went there. I started and I never left.
Yeah.
That's how I started boxing. Yeah.
When you're watching like that Greece for Cyprus and the UK and Northeast lads, like the likes of Cyrus Patterson, just boxing Sky Sports with everybody hearing, was that like I want to be like that, that's going to be me, or was that I've got a good chance in that sport?
No, actually it wasn't anything like that. I just liked the entertainment of it. I when I was watching the fights, I saw the reaction of the people, and I was, oh wow, and I liked all that. I like that thing. I like the reaction of the people of seeing people fighting.
Yeah.
And of course I liked fighting from very young. So I said, I liked fighting, so let's try it inside there.
Yeah.
I was a bit naughty. So that's what I liked. I didn't dream about like doing it professional or doing some. I didn't know. We don't have professionals in Greece, so I didn't know what that exists. I didn't know that. Of course, once I got started, I saw that you can go to have proper fights, to go to tournaments, to go to international fights, national fights. That's how I started to watch that. Oh, it's a sport as well. In the beginning, I just saw it as fighting and as excitement, something entertainment. That's how I saw it in the beginning. Well, yeah, that's it.
Have you seen there in Greece they don't have pro boxing. I didn't know that personally. Is it just amateurs that have over there, or obviously in the UK? I don't know if you know, we have unlicensed boxing, so it's like charity fights and stuff like that. Well, what's a boxing scene like over in Greece?
Now they do have some professional boxing. It's not at the level that we want to be, but it's good that they started doing it. It's past 2-3 years that they've started it, so it was all amateur. And to be honest, even the amateur team wasn't as structured as a GB team is.
Yeah.
So if you get a national title, you get in the national team, and then they send you there to fight there, Romania, Bulgaria, all these. But there is no a structure that they take that team. They take you to, like, as you have here, the headquarters of the GB, and you train all together. We don't have that. It's just you train in your gym, and whenever we call you, you go fight.
Yeah.
So that doesn't really work very good. So we only had the amateurs. The pros, now they've started it started back in Greece as well. They've got few events. It's going good. Hopefully they keep supporting it. People keep supporting it, and it gets better. And Greece has good athletes in every sport, but I can say just in boxing, I don't know in every other sport how it is, but we don't have the push that we need to put these athletes out and show them to the world. But the athletes are there, the good boxers are there. They just need the motivation. They need to see the road to go there. That's what I'm trying to do. If there is other guys in Greece because there are other Greek people in other countries, maybe in England as well, or in the US, and they're trying to do something. Hopefully they can get and do that.
Yeah.
Of course, I'm trying to do that as well. If I'm the first and I can do that, so be it. But that's what we want to do, to make a road so people in Greece can see it and say, oh, that guy did that, so I can do it as well. Yeah. Because me starting it, I couldn't see anyone done it, so I say, well, if no one done it, why can I do it?
Yeah.
But I said no. Having the fights and working, you can see that, okay, I can do something. So if anyone can do it, I'll do it.
Yeah. We've seen that people in Greece don't have that push. What do you think would help the Greek athletes? Like, what would you say that would help them to get that push? What do you think they need?
I think someone to make that extra step.
Yeah.
To go out of their comfort zone, leave Greece, and bring back something that they haven't seen.
Yeah.
To bring back something that they can know that they can do as well. That's the only thing that's missing. It's not. I don't think that we don't have enough good athletes, or we don't have good boxers, or they are missing the technical stuff, or because they are also busy as amateurs. They do have a lot of fights and all that. There are people in Greece that they have 150 fights as an amateur, so they are good fighters, but we don't have as I say, an image and someone to look up to and say he's done it, so we can do it as well.
Yeah.
Someone has to get out of Greece, do it, and then people from Greece will watch it, get inspired from that, hopefully, and say we can do that as well.
Yeah. So is that what your goal is? Is not just to achieve stuff in boxing, but also to give the others back home another light, another idol?
Absolutely. First, I'm not gonna lie, it was just for me. I love it. Yeah. I want to do that. That's what I like to do. That's what I know to do. So that's what I want to do, and I followed it. I did that. I came here, and but once you do it and you work hard, you can see that you can also give back to other people.
Yeah.
And as you work, I can see people doing it as well with me. I don't want to be the only one doing it. Why? That's selfish. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Why not other people from Greece see what I can do? Because they can do it too. If you put in the work, you can do it.
Yeah. When you say as well, the amateurs, were you a part of the Greek squad as an amateur?
Yes.
Well, obviously, you said you're flying out here and there.
Yeah.
What was that like? How old were you then?
Oh, yeah. So to give you an example, so I became 3 times national champion back
Yeah.
in Greece. So I was in the national team. I went to Bulgaria for the World Youth Championship. I went to Romania for the Under 21s Championship. We came also here in England to have some fights. So of course it was very big experience seeing other people from other countries, Kazakhstan, US. I was fighting with like in the same tournament with Shakur Stevenson, like Peter McGrail was there, all the guys from GB, all these guys that I watch now on the big TV being world champions. I was there with them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But the difference it was that they had 120 fights being on that tournament,
Yeah.
and I was national champion with 8 fights, and I was there. So it was a big step to do, but it made me good. It made me better because I went there and I've seen things. Because you can also learn things by watching and being there and feeling the all that atmosphere, watching other trainers, watching other people, watching everything they do. You get from that, and of course fighting in there as well. You can't get any better than that.
Yeah. What, were you still in school at that point? Or
Yes.
So what was that like, going to the USA and the UK and coming back and having them schoolmates go like, what was it like? What was it like? Did you feel a bit famous? Did you feel a bit?
No, not at all. Not at all. To be honest, I was never the kid that was studying too much. Maybe in my first school I was studying. I also had like a private teacher in home to study more and all that. But I was not because in Greece we give some exams at the end of the school, and if you do good, you go to the universities.
Okay.
So my plan from the beginning, when I started boxing and all that, it was to leave Greece and come. It was most probably come to the UK.
Yeah.
But not to study, to train.
Yeah.
So I was doing my boxing, and I had in mind that I won't go to study anyway. So what's the point of me studying?
Yeah.
Wrong, but that's what I was doing. I was going there in the school, and I was leaving the like 1 or 2 hours to go and run, or I was leaving the school 1 or 2 hours to go earlier to go train. I was training, I was doing something, but I was not in school, and also the other kids was seeing that. I was in the group. I was with playing with all the guys, having fun and all that. But I was not the guy that was studying too much. But not famous, nothing like that. We didn't have that. I don't feel like that. I will never feel like that.
Yeah. Do you think that when you said that you were skipping out on school and stuff like that for like going on runs and stuff, would you say that did that click in your head where you went, this, you're taking out time of school and education because you love the sport so much that you want to do well in it? Do you think that was a part of self-belief? You believed in yourself?
At that time, I don't know if it was that, because I don't know if it's at that time if you can think like that.
Yeah.
Now I see it, and I see it like that. But back then I just was watching tapes. I was watching like Mike Tyson running in the morning. So I said, oh, if Mike Tyson running in the morning, I had to run in the morning. Yeah. So I was waking up before school to go run with my boxing boots. I don't know why Mike Tyson did it, so I had to do it as well. It wasn't good, so I had to do it. No, it wasn't that, but because I want to be productive. So if I'm not doing school, I had to do something.
Yeah.
And I know boxing is what I like to do. So if I have to take out 1 or 2 hours of the school, of my studies, to do something, I have to do something though. So I had to train. That's what I knew what to do, and that's what I had to do. Yeah. So that's what I was doing.
Obviously, you were training. You did amateurs as like a young star in Greece. When you first ever stepped into the UK, was it a thought of, okay, I'm gonna go pro? Or was it I'm going to come into the UK and I'm going to just take it, see how amateurs roll? How was that for the boxing when you came to the UK?
Well, honestly, before I even come in the UK, me and my coach Babis was watching, as I said, the tapes, and we were dreaming about being. Imagine me becoming a professional one day.
Yeah.
Oh, that was a dream.
Yeah.
That was a dream. Imagine we're dreaming. Imagine being a professional, having a fight in another country, or imagine me becoming a professional and fighting in a world title card, or something like that. It was a dream. It was very, very far.
Yeah.
So when the time came for me to come to the UK, it was after I finished school. I stayed 1 year there. Then I decided, okay, I have to do something. I can't stay there without doing nothing, anything. I have to do something. So I said, boxing is what I love to do. That's what I know to do. I'll do that. I had the full support of my family, my mother, and she told me, go and do it. And when I took the decision to come to the UK, I also knew another trainer that was a trainer in the Northumbria University.
Yeah.
So I thought, while I go there, I might take the chance to study as well.
Yeah.
But I want to do something that will help me as well in boxing. So I studied sport exercise and nutrition.
Okay.
Which I am the guy that goes and studies.
Yeah.
I was studying before I go to the university about that stuff. Not because I want to, because I like getting educated in these things, getting educated in things that will make me better or will help me with my boxing or in life or whatever. So I said I'll do that. And I first came, it was, I don't know, I was feeling like very small.
Yeah.
Because I only took one bag and I came to a place that I don't know nothing.
Yeah.
I don't know nothing. And I came midnight as well, so I had to find the apartment, go see. I went to the university. It was so big for me. We don't have these things back in Rhodes or in Greece.
Yeah.
University is so big. It's in the university back in Greece, just one building.
Yeah.
Yes, here it was a campus, so they said, no, you have to go there. There I was lost, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And of course, being in a different country, talking another language every day, it was difficult in the beginning. It was difficult, but because I was doing, I knew why I came here for.
Yeah.
I stuck to it.
Yeah, that's good. It's for me. Yeah, like your story. It's really inspirational. It's like you've started something as a young kid, and you've had that dream in your head and that goal, and you've stuck by it, and you've went to a different country. So I don't know if you spoke the English language beforehand, but you've learned that another language. You've came to study here. You came to conquer that dream, and you're already like how many pro fights in?
9 fights now. 9 fights.
9 fights in, and you're already achieving that dream.
Yeah.
For someone that's just sitting here, it's like if I went to like say Greece, I think it would be a bit different. I don't know, it'd be a bit strange. But hearing somebody else talk about it, it's quite inspiring.
Yeah.
So for me, I think if you went back to Greece when, say, I don't know, like 20 years' time when you're retired from boxing to go coaching, I can definitely see you being an inspiration for the Greek people.
Thank you. I really appreciate that. I really appreciate that. And yes, it's because, as I said, in anything you want to do in life, if you want to succeed, you have to get out of your comfort zone.
Yeah.
And I was looking always for ways to get out of my comfort zone. And I knew it was going to be difficult, but I had to do it.
Yeah.
And I'm looking where, even now, every day I want to find something that I don't want to do. I don't want to do it, but I will do it because I know it will get me out of my comfort zone and that will make me better. You have to do every day something that you don't want to do, but you know it will make you better.
Yeah.
It's a motto of mine that you have to stick by it, and it will help you. It will make you mentally tough.
Yeah. Do you think that mindset sets you apart from the rest of the pro boxers though?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. There is nothing. If I say something and I'll put my mind to it, it's gonna be done.
Yeah.
It's gonna happen. 100%. I don't know how long it will take, what it will take. It's gonna happen. If I put my mind, it's gonna happen. There's nothing stopping me. Nothing stopping that mind, not me.
Yeah.
And I'm very blessed to have people by my side that they believe in me as well. As I said, my family, it's the most important, and I believe in God as well. And if you're a good person and you're working hard and you believe and you have dreams and you're truly working on them, you're gonna succeed in everything you do. Anything you have in your mind, you can do it.
Yeah, it's good to hear. For me, obviously, I watch pro boxing all the time. I'm involved with it quite a lot. A lot of boxers have the mentality of that, but you can see that you have a lot more of it stronger. Would you say that you can see yourself as the world champion, or would you say that's you don't want to see that yet?
No, I will tell you. As I said, when me and Babis was watching these tapes of imagine me becoming a pro, I said that for a reason, because I became a pro. So that dream ticked.
Yeah.
Imagine me fighting as a pro, ticked. Imagine me fighting on a world title card, ticked in Cannes. So why not world champion?
Yeah.
Why not? How far it is? How far is it? It is far. Is it difficult? Absolutely.
Yeah.
Is it impossible? No. So I'm going for it.
Yeah. What do you think will take to make that world champion? What do you think? What's the steps to become a world champion? Is it a Northern area title first, and then say English, and then European? What's the steps for you in your head? What do you see the steps?
Steps. First and foremost is hard work, dedication. Dedicate your life to it, and then the steps you take professionally. It depends also on your team. What makes sense? What doesn't make sense? Because it is a business as well.
Yeah.
So you have to get that in consideration and see what it's better for you. Sometimes you might go for a Northern area title, then English title, then British title. Do it like the normal route. Other times you might go straight for an English title, or go for these intercontinental titles. You don't know. That's why I said I don't care what it will take, how long it will take. I just need to get in my goal.
Yeah.
I don't care how or what it will take. I just need to get there.
Yeah. We've talked really good by this. I'm so interested about this. This is really good. I think this has got to be my favourite podcast episode so far. Let's talk about behind it. So we've got Job's Boxing Promotions. We've been running for about 2 years now. You've boxed on, this will be your second time boxing on Job's.
Yes.
What do you think of Job's, mate?
It's I'm very, very excited to have a promotion over here in the Northeast, and seeing the little clips that you put in on Instagram, the high definition, the music you put behind that, the podcast, and the interest that you put in the boxers also make the boxers work harder and want to be there. So I think that was missing from the Northeast, and you came to bring that, and you bring that, and you're doing it very well, and well done to you, well done to all the team. And I'm very excited that you are part of the Northeast, and we have that over here. I'm really looking forward also to fighting again in that promotion.
Yeah. What for Job's? What would be like a dream event for you? So if you became world champion and Job's had the opportunity to put that fight on, where would be the dream location for us to put it on for you?
Had to be Rhodes.
Yeah.
Has to be Rhodes. It's my dream. I want to take there's never been a professional fight in Rhodes, and you won't imagine if I fight in Rhodes, there is a stadium packed.
Yeah.
Stadium packed. I'm telling you, and if we do that, it's gonna be one of my dreams. I just want to have one fight there in a stadium of the Agoras, football stadium. It's I think 15 or 20,000 people it can fit in.
Yeah.
It will fit. It will be packed.
I think we're gonna have to make this happen.
It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. So in the near future, it's gonna happen.
I mean, you could have said anywhere in the world, anywhere but the UK with nice hot weather. I mean, I'm in.
Rhodes.
I'm in for it. Especially Rhodes.
Summertime is gonna be good.
Yeah. So question is for you, obviously you've had 9 pro fights. You're currently your 10th now, 14th of July. What is your favourite fight so far?
I have to say the one in Cannes. The one in Cannes. It was a world title in the main event, 2 European titles. It was 6,000 or 7,000 people inside, and also the trip of going somewhere else very early in my career and doing that thing, because I know later on in my career I might have to do it again to fight for another title or something. You have to travel. You have to go to the other guy's backyard. So doing that very early in my career was a very good experience. It was also like a very big event, with a TV, Canal Plus in front, Cannes. So, everything was big. So I'll say one of my favorite, but I also liked in the utility arena, had 2 fights over there. I really liked them. But even the whole shows, the small whole shows that we do over here, I enjoy them the same.
Yeah.
I just love fighting. I just love being there, being in that atmosphere. I love every fight.
Yeah. Do you think the small hall? Do you think that's more of a deeper feeling? Do you feel like that's more of a connection to you and that crowd? Like, when you were younger and you saw the first boxing and you saw the crowd go, oh wow.
Yes. I'll say it's more your people.
Yeah.
It's more local, as we say, because there are people around the area that came there to have a nice night, to entertainment, to entertain. We are there to entertain them.
Yeah.
So I'll say I agree with you on that, but every fight is different, because you get in there and then after a while, to be honest, you forget about the people outside. So even if there are 10 people or 10,000 people, it's the same thing.
Yeah.
But every fight's exactly the same for me. It's nice to be there.
Are you a business that's looking to advertise your product or service digitally? Look no further. Hypnosis Media is a day-by-day growing platform with regular content such as interviews, boxing action, and our all-new Hypnosis podcast. A great way to show the world your product or service. If you're interested, DM us on Instagram or email us directly with the following email.
So, I've got to mention as well, right? You're verified on Instagram.
Oh, yes.
We've got to mention it. Over 10k. Why do you think the people are so interested in you?
I don't know. To be honest, I was. It happened few days a week or something. I was sleeping. I wake up. I see a message from my girlfriend saying, "Oh, look at that! You are verified." I said, I didn't notice. I see that and I said, "Oh, I'm verified." I don't know. I don't know how it works. I don't know how that verification works, because you can see people with more followers and they don't have it. Sometimes you see with less followers and they have. I don't know how that works.
Yeah.
But I'd like to think that is the work that I'm doing is getting appreciated from some people, and they recognize that work.
Yeah.
And it's getting verified, or I don't know.
Yeah.
It's good.
That's good. It's really good. Do you think it would? I personally think it would help you.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think? Do you think that helps you, having that blue tick on Instagram?
We are in this day of age that it does. It gets people to say, "Oh, he's something."
Yeah.
I was something before that.
Yeah.
Way before that. I was doing something different way before that tick. But that tick now came and they say, "Oh, he's doing something." It makes a difference to some people, but there are so many hardworking people that they don't have that tick, and they are much better than the people with a tick.
Yeah.
So I don't like to say that it is something.
Yeah.
It's good to have it because people seem to appreciate that thing and get interested in that.
Yeah.
But it is what it is for me.
Yeah. You talked about our content before.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta say, like, I watched something the other day. I was doing a little bit of flicking, and one of you had a promo video over in Greece.
Right, in Rhodes, yes.
Wow.
Are they good?
Mate, so good. I got so intrigued.
Yes.
What was that like?
Oh, it was good. It was, and to be honest, it was only one day of filming. It was a lot of work, but it was one day of filming. And I've got a very good friend of mine, Tori. He's back in Rhodes, and he's so obsessed with me.
Yeah.
He's a good friend of mine. and he always wants to find ways to promote me or do something. Let's do this, let's do that. He said we have to make a video. I said okay, let's go. He found a videographer that he liked. He searched about 10 or 20 videographers. He said no, here's the one. I said okay, let's go. And we did that, and it was a very good result. Very good. I liked it too. Yes.
Yeah, I loved it. It was so cool, especially in like the scenery and stuff.
Yes, and that's always as well that you can put in a video few images and few pictures or few clips, and you get people to get so interested in you and see, oh, where is that? What is he doing? Why is he doing that? And that's what get people interested. So that's why I try to make some of these videos or some of this content to get people interested. But on the other hand, I am again the guy that I either be 100% on that, want to do it, but there are sometimes I'll say, oh, I don't want to do none of that. I just want to do boxing. But in these days, this era, we have to do some of these things.
What would you say is the highlight of that? So obviously you took a whole day. Which was your favorite part of that video?
Being on my favorite place, Modern Smith. It's at the end when I run.
Yeah.
That's one of my favorite places. I go whenever I'm back in Rhodes. I go every day there to run.
Yeah.
It's called Modern Smith, and it's uphill on a small mountain, and down you can see all the sea, and it's where the sun goes down as well, and it's a beautiful place. I can't explain it. I'm just looking forward all the time to go back to Greece and just go around there.
Yeah.
Yes, I love it.
The next time you go, you'll have to send us a video then.
Absolutely.
Because it looks quite beautiful.
Absolutely.
And a big shout out to the team that done that, because I'm telling you, I work in that field and that was incredible. It was like an art, mate.
He's good. He's very good.
Fantastic.
Yes, and we're gonna do some more work when I get back in Greece with him. Yes.
Yeah. Any chance of flying me over to help?
Of course. Absolutely.
I'll have to come over.
We can make that work.
Yeah.
Sounds yes.
Good. So obviously, with you saying, I wanna ask you a little bit more. Obviously, boxing's a big part about your life, but when you says you did a lot of sports when you're younger, like water polo and stuff like that, what's your hobbies outside of boxing? What do you do when you're not boxing?
Right now, nothing.
No.
Right now, no. Just boxing. I wake up, I eat, and I watch boxing. I eat my lunch, I watch boxing. At night, watch boxing. Everything I do is boxing. When I don't do that, when I finish my fight, I like to be around my as I said, my loved ones, family, friends, and have some nice time with them. And I like my food. I like traveling.
Yeah.
So I'll say that's what I'm looking forward to when I don't have boxing. I'll say traveling and trying new food.
Yeah.
Put on some weight. And that's it. I like to go out as well when it's summertime in Rhodes. That's why I try not to stay too much over there. It's not good, good for boxing. But that's it. Yeah, it's only all boxing. My life's all boxing.
Yeah. Well, obviously you said you go traveling. Where's some of the places you travel to?
I've been a few places. I like to travel. I've been to other countries like Spain, France, Portugal, Ireland, Bulgaria, as I said. I've been to a few places, but I don't know why the past year I want to just travel in many places in Greece. I want to to go to many islands in Greece.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm trying to do. I went last year in one or two, and I want this year to go to more.
Yeah.
And one of my dream destinations also in Asia. I want to go to Japan.
Japan.
Yes, I like their culture. I'm a big anime guy.
Yeah.
I watch my anime, yes. So I want to go to Japan and see that culture. Well, it's another world, I think, so I want to go and visit them.
What's your favorite anime?
Back then I would say Dragon Ball, but
Dragon Ball.
Yes, I like Baki.
Yeah.
I like Tokyo Ghoul. I like many.
Yeah.
Yes.
I've got to admit, I'm not a big anime fan. That's because I haven't watched it.
Yes.
If someone was to start watching anime, what do you reckon is the best one to watch?
Ooh.
So if you were going to try and get me into it, what would you say? What would you tell us to watch?
It depends what you like, because in the anime world, it's also like you have the drama, you have the comedies, you have the action.
Yeah.
It depends what you like. I like the action, so I'll watch Dragon Ball, I'll watch One Piece, I'll watch Baki, as I said, because I like the martial arts. It's inside there. I'll watch these things.
Yeah.
But I'll say One Piece. One Piece is good.
One Piece. I'll have to give it a watch.
Yes. It's very big though.
Yeah.
It hasn't finished yet. It's over 1,000 something episodes.
1,000 episodes?
Yes. It's very big. It hasn't finished yet.
How long have you been on that for? How many years? Has it taken years to watch?
No, I've stopped it after a while. I've stopped. I was in, I think, 500 episodes, 600 episodes. I was waiting for 3 years, 4 years.
Yeah.
And then I stopped it. I want to watch something that has an ending. I want to see the ending, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And yes.
What's your favourite destination so far that you've been to?
Oh,
It's a tough one, isn't it?
it is. It is. I like Cannes when I went there for a fight as well. I like a lot Madrid.
Yeah.
I like Madrid. But honestly, mate, I don't know if I'm making it too big. My favorite place is Rhodes.
Yeah.
If I can go back to Rhodes, I'll go. If you tell me pick one place and that you go and live forever after I've done everything that I want to do, it's Rhodes.
Yeah.
It's back to Rhodes. Yes.
And you obviously said you love food. I think I know what you're gonna say. You're probably gonna say the same thing. But what's the best place for food?
Best place?
Best place that you've been to for food?
It has to be Greece.
Greece, yeah.
Absolutely.
What kind of food do they do over there?
Oh, everything. I like the traditional food as well, but I like all the cuisines. I like from the Spain, the tapas. I like from the Brazilian, the steaks.
Yeah.
But that Greek touch, the simple things.
Yeah.
The small salad, the nice fresh fish. Eating it while watching the environment around you, the sea, the sun, the hot weather. That makes also it's a whole package that you have. So I'll put that.
You're making us jealous, mate. Yeah. Anytime I go for food, it'll be like you just open the blinds to the restaurant and all you see is just houses.
Yes.
That's it, just houses.
Yes.
But I think we're coming up to the end of the podcast. Unfortunately, it's been really good. By the way, really enjoyed it.
I really enjoyed talking to you.
What I'm gonna ask is, do you have any sponsors currently?
Yes, and I want to thank them all, because without them, nothing will be possible. First and foremost, Recruit Right. It's a sponsor I've got here in the UK. They're helping me. The past 2 years. And they help me inside and outside the ring all the time. Everything I need, they give me a call. They give me a message. They are very good people. And I'm very honored and blessed to have people like them in my team and in my life. And seeing that other people also appreciate what you're doing and helping you with that. Of course, there are a lot of people in Greece that they support me and they sponsor me. And in every fight, more and more people get interested. There are people in Greece buying tickets just to support me without even coming here, because they want me to reach my goals and do something. They just believe in me, you know what I mean? So they support me without even coming. I've got also people in the UK, in the Northeast, that they really got interested in me, and they come in, they watch me in the fights. I've got all Greek people around the UK that they come from London, Manchester, other places. They come and see me. So I want to thank them all. I really, really appreciate that. And of course, every sponsor that comes and believes in me, and I put them on my t-shirts, tracks, or whatever, it means a lot. Because not only if it's the money that they give you, or the food, or the whatever they have to offer you as a sponsor, but it's that they show you the interest and the respect of doing that. That's what I appreciate more. And then after all the help. So I really want to thank them.
Well, big shout out to all your sponsors.
Big shout out to all of them.
It helps you quite a lot.
Yes,
obviously, I know with the pro boxing. For people that aren't already following you, Where can people find you on social media?
You can find me on Farrell Alex on Instagram, Alex Farrell on Facebook. You can follow me there and see my upcoming fights, when I'm fighting, some highlight videos as you said that you liked. I have some of them on my profile, and I'm looking forward to get in contact with more people and have them watch me fight. If I do it, we all do it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I like to have them as all friends and be part of it.
Yeah. Well, it's been really interesting, mate. I think
Interested, yes.
that concludes Alex Farrell on Hypnosis podcast.
Thank you for having me over here.
Not a problem. Well, the next time you can see Alex fight is the 14th of July at the Rainton Arena for Matt McCallum versus Adam Heppel. So do buy tickets from Alex and the rest of the boxers. It does give them a big helping hand. Make sure you go follow Alex on social medias as well as Jobs and myself. And yeah, should we do this again? Should we do this
Of course. Let's finish the fight and we'll have more stories to say. We got a lot to say.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed it. Thank you.
Sounds good. Thank you very much for watching. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and press that notification bell to be notified every time we upload. I'll see you guys in the next one.